Film rooms are the forum where strategies are discussed and victories are born. Each person there has a voice and a chance to step forward with what they believe is the key to this week's game.
back in 1924, but renovated in 2002. There's a look inside venerable Soldier Field in Chicago. Tonight we've got what's always a hard-hitting battle in the NFC North, as it'll be the Minnesota Vikings
Sanchez to get us started. And off we go from Soldier Field. Fielded at the 7. We dodge the tackle. Coverage team tracking him down as he reaches the 35. And here come the Vikings, taking the field for their first drive of the game. At the helm, someone entrusted to lead this group in just his first season. They're a rookie out of LSU.
While we all love to talk about the quarterback, he really wasn't at the forefront of their win last week, Kate. Kind of took a step back and let some of his teammates shine. Yeah, he made a good mark with a touchdown pass, a bad mark with an interception. Welcome to life in the NFL as a quarterback. You know he wants to make a little more noise, elevate everybody else a little better, and he did a week ago.
Completed over the middle. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
A gain of 6 yards.
Back to throw now, third down. That's the line, he's going to run for it. Oh, the football's loose! And the Bears have it. And they'll take over a little further upfield thanks to that return. Man, this is a tough ask of your defense so early in a game, Brock, sending them out on short notice and a short field after you fumble it away.
But these are the critical moments defensively you got to live for, right? This is called sudden change. They practice this, and it's your time to put out this fire.
So here come the Bears as they get set for their debut series. And they're brought out by a player with immense expectations and promise in the league. He was picked first overall in 2024 out of USC, Caleb Williams.
As a QB in this league, if you're going to finish a game with no touchdowns on that side of the stat sheet, well, you better finish it with no interceptions as well. Even if last week was an uneventful contest for him throwing the football, he did what he needed to do to help them come away with the most important stat, the win.
Ball still on that 34-yard line, 2nd and 10. They send the tight end in motion. Now here's DeAndre Swift on the ground. And he takes it ahead for about 4 yards. It's third down.
You make that call to just give yourself a fighting chance on third down, Kate. Take at least a little bite of the big meal between them and the first down marker. And that should make this upcoming call a little less daunting.
The play clock ran all the way down there, and this is going to cost the offense.
Delay of game, offense.
Man in motion wasn't set in time, just couldn't get a snap away before the play clock expired. Third down, here's Williams. And he just gets rid of this one, but unfortunately, that means fourth down coming up.
Well, that's when you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last second attempt to get rid of it.
And that one is not where he needed it to be. It is off and no good. And we continue to await our opening score of this ball game.
Well, once you get out beyond 50 yards, everything in the process has got to be perfect. It's a good effort, but it's going to wind up off the mark.
So good field position to start with for the Vikings. It's 1st and 10. Airing it out to start this drive. Finds him over the middle. And he pushes this down to the 42 before going down. It's 16 yards on that play. And that means a fresh set of downs for Minnesota.
First down, Minnesota.
One play in, Brock, and his drive is already in enemy territory. Hit behind the line, that ball's loose. And the Bears say they have it. Looks like they do. Wow, oh wow. He sent his offense out twice now, and both times they fumbled it away. I'm not sure who's more aggravated, the dudes down there or the dude next to me up here.
Well, I'm aggravated, but I know the guy on the field wants to put the offense in the doghouse, like all of them right now. This can't happen in the NFL, Kate. And a lot of guys out there, they got to be looking to one another, hold each other accountable to hold on to the ball.
The Bears and Caleb Williams running out for their next drive. And they've been willing to both call runs for him and let him ad-lib as he sees fit. He's top 5 for rushing yards by a quarterback this season. Here's Swift to start the drive. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field. Now we'll take a moment to check out his numbers on the ground from a week ago. First down carry got him 9 yards. Here comes 2nd and 1. Early movement along the right side. The flag comes out.
Ball start, offense.
So tough to stay set when you've got defenders doing everything they can to make you jump, and, well, they got one of them to move that time. Running it after the penalty. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
A gain of 9 yards. And the Bears, first down. 1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
They go with Monanga here. They call cobble together a yard there. That was Jonathan Allen on the tackle. Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on second down.
At the 42-yard line.
Running back motions right. Williams from the gun. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's able to reach the 40 on that play. 3rd and 6 for them to figure out now.
Brings up 3rd and 6.
They'll air it out on 3rd. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
Kate, you know I talk to you all the time about these money downs and third downs and the plan you got to have. It's kind of like a manufacturing plant. You've got to manufacture open looks, and that time, the plant was closed.
And he sends this one straight up. He's trying to stick him deep. And that one drawn up to perfection. They're going to down this one at the 5. The Vikings and this running back headed back out for a new series. And with the end of the season in sight, he's looking for a strong finish to capture that NFL rushing crowd. They're going to throw here to begin the drive. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
Brings up 2nd and 10.
Another throw here on second down. Short pass brought in. And he has it up to the 9-yard line before going down.
It's a gain of 4. And it's 3rd down.
They'll throw 3rd and long. And it's incomplete, and that's going to bring up 4th down.
In real estate, Kate, it's location, location, location. In football, it's rhythm, rhythm, rhythm. And you don't get third down conversions, you get no rhythm.
And he gets it away from his end zone. Has it at the 37. And little to nothing on that return as the coverage team gets to him. The Bears and DeAndre Swift set for their next drive. And you know who the ball is going to when they reach the red zone. He's currently top 5 across the NFL in rushing scores this season. First down, Williams to throw. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Nice work by the defense to start this drive out. It's a sack on the first play.
Brings up 2nd.
When they were in their defensive meetings this week, that's exactly how you draw it up. Play sound zone defense. Give that quarterback nowhere to go. Let that pass rush get home.
Here's Swift on second down. Excellent play defensively as they get to him behind the line. That's going to bring up 3rd down.
Tackled by Isaiah Rodgers. Brought down back at the 31-yard line.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. Dumps it off to his running back. Wow, they sent him backwards all 3 plays, Brock. That should pretty clearly bring out the punting unit. Let's see.
4th down.
I'll tell you, that is a humbling moment to see a completed third down pass actually go backwards instead of towards the sticks.
Rigoberto Sanchez on the punt. Punt meets him at the 28. Can't evade the coverage team for much. They stop him before he gets really anything on that return. Now the Minnesota offense trotting out. By this point, partner, they are through that opening script, through trying to establish their offense, and yet still no points. Thinking it might be time to start switching things up a little bit, tear up the old game plan and start fresh.
Well, I promise you that's what's buzzing on the headsets and we're on the sidelines and in the huddle. Gotta find a way to just get into some sort of rhythm.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up 2nd and a yard.
Last run got him 9, so now they need one more here on second down. They'll go play action. That one falls incomplete, but our attention's still behind the line. He got cleaned after that throw and drew the instant flag. So the offense still moving forward as roughing the passer overrules that incomplete pass. They'll run here following the penalty. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
It'll be this group's job watching the film to find all these plays. The ones that amount to really very little statistically and identify what was needed to just make them a little bigger, stretch them further. Afterthought plays now, they could be the big gains of next week.
Nothing there left side as it ends up incomplete. Looking for Justin Jefferson on that Things look tougher now with 3rd and long.
And 9 yards to go.
To the air on 3rd and long. Taking a chance to the end zone. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Thought he had a touchdown there. And now they're staring at 4th and long. Minnesota lined up in punt formation. And he wants to hit his second effort just as well as he hit his first. The Bears about set for their next possession. And it's far from the first time we're seeing this unit head out, Brock. But what we haven't seen so far in this opening half, no, we haven't seen much in terms of yardage.
No, it's like they've written a few lyrics, but nowhere close to a song yet.
Running back sent in motion left. First down throw by Williams. Ooh, almost a throw that cost him. Defender had it in his hands. He dropped it. It's incomplete. Second down coming up.
Josh Metellus on the coverage.
Out of the gun, here's Williams. Gets him on the end route. And they bring him down after what he thought was a great game, but officials are saying he had some extra help. We got a flag down. I think this might be a hold, partner. Fighting all he could to keep his quarterback upright, but crossed the line there. That earns the holding penalty. Working from the gun, Williams. Secured by Burden on the slant. And he's taken down here at the 16-yard line.
That's a gain of 6. Makes it 3rd and 14.
And the play clock hits 0. This is going to be delay of game.
Delay of game, offense.
Man in motion wasn't set in time. Just couldn't get a snap away before the play clock expired. 3rd and long for him here. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Just couldn't hang on through the contact. And that brings up 4th and long.
Kate, I've talked to you over the years, the transition to the NFL where the windows to throw are small. On 3rd down, smaller. Put dime defense on the field, and those windows become almost non-existent.
He takes this in on his side of midfield. And he's brought down before the return gets far. The Vikings offense back to the field now. And it's been a very slow start offensively. Let's see if this drive is the one they can break through and put up the game's first points. It's all just a yard shy of midfield. 1st and 10. Now he'll throw off the play fake. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the drive begins with a rough first step there. That's going to bring up 2nd down. Now movement as somebody goes early. And for the first time today, we're going to hear from our officials. There was a blitz coming, and that got somebody to panic and jump early. It cost him 5 yards. Trying the right side. And it's a nice gain off a really good effort there just to stay upright.
A 7-yard gain on the play. And it's 3rd down.
Pass play now. And that one hits the deck. No fear from them trying to go deep on 3rd down. You love that. Don't love the fact they couldn't connect. 4th down coming up.
You never, ever, as an offense like 3 and outs, Kate, but you really don't like them on 3rd down when you throw into tight coverage like that. Got to manufacture a better look.
And he's had a very busy game already, Brock. 3rd time they've called on him as he gets this away. I guess he didn't really quite know his own strength there. That kick cleared the end zone entirely. It's going to be a touchback. Chicago bringing the offense to the line. It's 1st and 10. They'll bring the tight end left. First down, Williams. No luck on the connection. It's incomplete.
You know, there's not a lot of tight ends who are true weapons this far down the field. Not a lot of cover guys who can match up with them in terms of size. They tried to get it to him in a spot where he could win it, but no connection to be made.
Finds his man over the middle. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he could reach that 40. Give him 18 yards on that play, Brock, and it gets him a first down.
First and 10 at the 38-yard line.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted him. They wanted him in a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, then go to work after.
That's some decent running there. Gets him forward. It's going to be second down.
That result right there is why coaches all across all levels of football on defense talk about good, solid tackling, Kate. It's not just to hear themselves talk. It's to make sure that when you can bring a guy down, you're able to keep them from piling on those yards.
So after that prior incompletion, it's third down.
DJ Moore. Josh Metellus on the
Slot
cover.
receivers headed left. Williams to throw on third. Completes beyond the marker. He pushes this down to the 42 before going down. Gain 15 there. And it'll be first down Bears.
First and 10 at the 42-yard line.
They'll run it with Mananga. He's on the top. Ball's out. He lost it. But it appears that the Bears were able to get their paws on that one. So they're keeping the football. So following the fumble and the recovery, here comes second and short. We're a quarter of the way through on this chilly winter afternoon. A couple of zeros on the board right now. Back to Soldier Field in just a moment. So following the fumble and the recovery, here comes second and short. Running behind center with Swift. And that's not what the offense dialed up. They stick him for a loss. It's going to be third down.
A loss of a yard on the play. It's now third down and 4.
Third and the man in motion right. From the gun on third, it's Williams. Hits his running back. And this nearly got there, but hit the sideline just short. This is going to be fourth and about a yard to go.
Cairo Santos for the Bears field goal.
And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And they're on the board.
Vikings nothing.
The wind was at his sails, Kate. It's certain. That football fly true and right down the middle. So that distance, to get to that accuracy, is one impressive shot.
His return starts at the 5. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25-yard line. The Vikings taking the field on offense. And coming off our first points of the ballgame, they're going to take over now trailing 3-0. All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. Have him gain up about a handful there. Nick Herbig making the play. First down run, now it's in 5, now 2nd and 5. Back to throw. Taken in by Felton, left side. And he's going to manage 3 for them on the play. Stop just a little bit shy of the marker.
A gain of 4. And it's 3rd down.
Trying to get it with it. Behind the line, he lost that football. Unfortunately, the Vikings stay calm. They were able to get to it. Crisis averted. They keep possession. The Vikings getting their punt team out. And he's been getting all of it every time out. And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return. The Bears offense now heads back out to the field. And their last drive did end in points. Not as many as they wanted, though. They had to settle for that field goal despite advancing the football pretty well. So they'll head up here 1st and 10 from the 34. This drive's going to begin with a run by Swift. Powering his way forward a bit, give him about 6 there to begin his drive.
That run may not have gotten you a first, but sure, nice little run to set the table.
A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3 at the 40-yard line.
One guy with it. And they'll make a stop up at the 46-yard line. 6 yards on the play and enough for a first.
That's good for the Bears. First down. 1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Now it's Monanga. And he'll get this through the midfield stripe and starts pushing into Vikings territory. Last run got him 7. Here comes 2nd and 3.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3.
Now an inside give to Johnson. They get there to take him down right around the 41. That one gains 7. And that'll be 1st down Chicago.
And the Bears first down. 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Now an inside handoff to Swift. And he maneuvers through the middle for a gain of 4.
He'll expect more from himself on those type of plays, but there is nobody that's going to complain about that one. If you can do math, 4 plus 4 plus 4 equals a first down.
Swift gets it again on 2nd down. And he's able to drive this to the 29 before the stop. 7 yards on that pickup. And it'll be 1st down Bears.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 29-yard line.
To the ground, it's Monanga. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run. He is quickly making a habit out of wrecking plays, Brock, and it doesn't seem to matter what type of play that is.
It's what the best of them do. We talk about just the versatility of offensive players being dual threats. This guy's a dual threat against the pass, and that time stuff in the run.
He's tackled after a gain of about 6. It's 3rd down now.
At the 24-yard line. It's a gain of 6. Brings up 3rd and 5.
Blitz coming for Williams. Completed over the middle. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
A 5-yard gain on the play.
So a new set of downs. Here we go. 1st and 10.
Bears, first down.
Johnson up the middle. And he'll pull his way in for a 4-yard pickup.
Fans love the long ball in baseball. It's like we got the home run derby, but you know what? Talk to managers, and they will tell you small ball can win too. Singles and doubles, you add them up, you could win a lot of baseball games. Football coaches will tell you, you get runs of that length, it may not be a home run, it may not score points, but it can do some serious damage.
That's a gain of 3. brings
Ooh,
up
the hard count
third
works.
and
Somebody
3.
jumped. I think this is going to give them the first.
Approach with the defense.
Just lost his focus and jumped. It's not a huge penalty, but it is a costly one because it gives him enough for a first down. The tight end in motion now. On the give, it's Swift. So much for finishing things on the ground. He is stopped at the line. They're going to have to regroup now on second and goal.
Allen on the tackle. It's a gain of a yard. Brings up second and
This
goal.
time it's a passing play.
6-yard line.
He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
Forced to the ground and
It just kind of feels like they've met their match with this defense. So many plays, well, they just not ended the way they were drawn up. Fortunately, well, their defense is doing the same. You really feel like which offense can get into rhythm is going to find a way to win this game.
And that's a gain of 5, enough to put them in a spot where they might actually consider going for this now.
All you can do is shake your head sometimes. Sure, the pass play works. They come up just an inch or two short for the first down.
They'll run it up the gut. And they stop him. No touchdown, no first down. That's a turnover on down through the end zone.
is a turnover.
These
on
fourth down runs, it's all about want to and will. Want to keep it conservative offensively, try to move it across, but that defense was having none of it. And now they get themselves off the field.
The Vikings now set to take the field. And I'm sure they're tired of bringing out the punter, Brock. They're hopefully going to give him some rest this time around and find some points to go after that lead. All right, starting in the pistol this time, Brock. 1st and 10. Blown back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. And they'll manage to contain him after about a 6-yard pickup. Jalen Johnson with the stop.
That is on 9-yard line. A 6-yard pickup brings up second and 4.
Back-to-back carries here. Doesn't get much beyond the line, a yard at most. Hit made by T.J. Edwards. Wouldn't be a comfortable spot to punt it. Can they avoid that by converting here on 3rd? And we are still waiting for the scoring for anybody really to get going as we've hit our 2-minute warning. More from Soldier Field after this. Not a good spot to punt from. They really want to convert here on 3rd. Throwing now on 3rd and 2. That one's caught by Jefferson. And this gets them well away from danger as he is up past their 20. Pickup of 12 on that play. And the Vikings are going to have a first down.
A gain of 12. First down, Vikings.
They're throwing it. Finds him over the middle. And he'll go down after pushing this up to the 29. Vikings out of the hurry-up need everyone back to the line.
Brings up second and
They're going to throw out of the gun.
at the 29-yard
Has him on the quick hitter. And he's going to go out of bounds. Looks a little short of the 35. So they'll head up here 1st and 10 from the 34.
And the Vikings first down.
Shotgun snap. They'll throw. Another one to Addison. And they're going to get to him after a gain of close to 5 as they send him out. All right, here we go. 2nd down.
At the 40-yard line. A gain of 5 brings up second and 5.
He's going to throw it again. Pass brought in. And he's taken down directly on that 43-yard line. Vikings out of the hurry-up need everyone back to the line.
That's another Vikings.
Sticking to the air here. Catch made over the middle. And he's brought down, but there's some laundry on the
Roughing the
field.
passer, defense.
Well, you kind of expect this to happen a couple of times this season, right? They catch the rookie here for roughing the passer.
Yeah, that comes with experience, Kate. Rookie is so excited to make plays in his first season. You just get that tunnel vision on making this out. And he doesn't realize the ball was already gone.
And he's tackled after gaining a handful. Before we can get a snap on 2nd down, they call timeout.
Second and
They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
17-yard line.
2nd and 3 now. Throwing it again here. This one's caught. And it's another first down on this drive. Man, this time they're into first and goal. Minnesota spends its second time out here.
First down.
And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half.
Minnesota.
4 downs to get this across. Here's first and goal. Still sticking with the passing game. And this finds him in the end zone. Touchdown, Minnesota. The Vikings get some late points and the lead. It's a T.J. Hockenson touchdown. Well, we all know that he's somebody they like to have working down near the end zone, Brock, and there is so many ways they know how to use him down there.
Things are constantly different down there when you're trying to defend him, which is what makes defending him so tough, borderline impossible at times. He can make the smallest little tweaks to his route just like the receiver would. It's a totally different animal, a nightmare for these defenses.
The Vikings have it teed up, and play resumes with the kick. He fields it from the 8. He stopped on the run back at the 27. The Bears going on offense here late in the half. They don't have much time left, but facing a small deficit, they could try to get this into field goal range. There's 35 seconds to go in the half as they are ready to begin their drive. Williams on first down. Connecting with his back here, Swift. He's up to the 35-yard line as they reel him in. The Bears decide to call their first timeout.
Second and 2 at the 35-yard line.
Williams from the gun. Complete right side. Gordon has it. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line.
It's a gain of 8. And the Bears.
First down throw by Williams. Finds the in route complete. And this one does not go far. The Bears going to use their third and final timeout.
Brings up second and 7.
Here's Williams again. Isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Bears trying to get everyone set. They're going quickly here.
Loss of 5 brings up third down and 12.
He's back to throw. And even on third down, he sees no choice other than to get rid of it. Not the play they wanted. It's going to be fourth down.
That one really stings, Kate, because you want to convert there and not only keep this drive going for points, but because now you're giving your opponent a chance to go pad that lead before halftime. That's a no-no.
He puts a man under it deep down the middle. And it's incomplete. They dialed up their best effort, Brock, but they come up empty. That's going to be a turnover on downs.
Okay, Kate, thanks very much. Hope you're enjoying a little Friday football, everyone. I could get used to this. Let's get into it. Now, it begins out west. Southern California is where we find the Chargers at home to take on the New England Patriots. And this is Carson Steele. He's going to find a crease and take it 13 yards to the end zone. The Chargers are a double-digit win team. They get their 10th victory of the season. From there, let's go up to the Motor City. Let's look in on the Lions as they're hosting the Dallas Cowboys. And it's Dak Prescott. He connects. It's a 16-yard touchdown. The Cowboys had to work for it, but they win it by a field goal. With that, time for a look at the playoff picture. Things starting to come into focus in the NFC here in Week 16. Meanwhile, in our game, not a lot of offense to go around. 7-3 is the score as we get you back out to Kate Scott and Brock Heward.
And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. Ben Johnson doing the last bit of coaching here as the Bears return to the field. And their defense sure has kept this game close. Now it's time for them to come through, get some points for their team in this low-scoring affair. They'll motion the slot man right. First down, Williams. Completed to his running back. And good tackle, but a flag is down, likely against the defense. Always a point of emphasis, right? Protecting the quarterbacks, and that play is going to draw the flag every time. On the carry, it's Swift. And he works his way for a gain of 4.
That is simply a stay-on-schedule kind of run. Nothing more, nothing less, just right on schedule.
4 yards on the pickup.
They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's 2nd and 6. Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And he's stopped at the 31-yard line. With a 10-yard gain on the play. And that'll be first down, Chicago.
That's good. The Bears, first down.
You've set it down for him from the 31.
31-yard line.
First down, and they go right back to it. And this play doesn't work out like the last snap, right? So you can only get back to the line. Defense all over this one.
A loss of a yard.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
It's Johnson on second down. He finds space for a few yards that time. Now it's Turner there to bring him down.
You know, this is an offense that will emphasize the ground game at different points of each and every contest. And as long as they can reliably get gains like this, it's not going to change anytime soon.
Splits a couple of defenders and completes it. And he's tackled for a short gain. The Bears bring on Cairo Santos for the field goal. It's 44 yards here from the left hash. That one's a miss, so he hung it out right at that upright. And this will remain a 4-point game.
Well, there's certainly never, ever a guarantee from that distance, but that's one you'd expect to be in your kicker's range. You hate to have a drive come away with nothing, but that's exactly what happened.
The Vikings are being led back out there on offense by their quarterback. So they'll head up here 1st and 10 from the 34. And it has been all about these defenses so far, Brock. Even into the second half, we're still waiting for one of these offenses to take charge.
You know, what you're feeling, these defenses are making every yard tough, every first down tough, every series tough. And offensively, yeah, it's time to toughen up and maybe more importantly, sharpen up.
At the 47-yard line.
Going to the ground again on first. And he'll come up with a gain of 3 on the run up the middle.
You know, these are the kind of runs, Kate, that a balanced game plan and a balanced offense is built on. It gets you good yardage, it sets up your play action, and it keeps that defense honest.
Takes the second down snap. Connecting on the slant. And he picks up about 6 on the play. Stopped though right near the marker. Didn't get it. 3rd down.
It's a gain of 6.
So early movement from the backfield, Brock. They jumped the gun a bit. That brings out the flag. All twitched up. They were ready to get it on 3rd and inches, but now a much different situation awaiting them after that false start. It's in or no, they dropped another one. Hicks dropped on back-to-back plays, Brock. Does force a 4th down. On now comes their punter. And he's going to do the honors for the 4th time today.
The Bears take over.
Here come the Bears, back out on offense. They left a few on the table there last time out, Brock. Selling for a field goal, trying to miss the mark. Bears making their way up to the line. Here comes 1st and 10. Williams off the play fake. So this one goes against the offense.
Holding offense.
So the refs get him for holding, and that's going to back this offense up. Running with Swift out of the gun. And he'll go down after pushing this up to the 29.
That is just a great drive start. What every offense wants. Gives you a little bit of energy, a little juice, and now a really manageable second down.
Well, looks like the defense got a little too excited there. That's going to be a penalty.
Encroachment, defense.
So keep that second and short play in your back pocket. So the penalty goes ahead and gives them the first. Williams to throw on first. Escapes the pocket. Oh, look at this. Here he goes. This is 2nd and 6 coming up.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
Some early movement on the left side there, but was he the first to go? Or was he provoked? One of the most common penalties in the sport, and the reaction, it's the same every time, Brock. Frustration from the coach as they get backed up 5 yards. Out of the gun, here's Williams. Gets his running back. Gets it to the 15. And he takes this in. Touchdown, Chicago. The Bears take a third quarter lead. DeAndre Swift, the touchdown.
I think he'll take his highlights, however. He can get one hand out, pin out, pass. It really doesn't matter. The important thing is he gets the ball. He gets the touch. He can do his damage. Big time.
Now Cairo Santos on to add the PAT. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Bears push their lead to 3.
Bears 10. Vikings 7.
Sanchez has it all set for the kickoff. Starting from the 5. And this will give him some decent field position here, partner. This gets out to the 30.
At their own 30-yard line.
Vikings to the line now. Here's 1st and 10. Airing it out to start this drive. And he's halted after about a 6-yard pickup. The stop made at the 36.
A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3 at the 37-yard line.
Handoff on 2nd and short. He's able to drive that pile about a yard. Sent to the ground by Austin Booker. Short yardage situation here. It's 3rd and 2. Oh, movement on the line before the snap, though. This is going to be a false start. So the penalty is going to back him up 5, and in all likelihood, they need to come up with a new play call for 3rd down. To the air on 3rd and long. This one's in range, but it gets knocked away. Couldn't connect, so that brings up 4th down.
I'll tell you what, Jake, challenging this guy in a close game, you are tempting fate. He got one hand on it. He gets 2, it could have gone the other way.
He fields this at the 18. And before that return amounts to much, they bring him down. The Bears and DeAndre Swift set for their next drive. And that last drive, no answer for what they were doing through the air, so expect some tighter coverage this time around. Chicago bringing the offense to the line. It's 1st and 10. Off the play fake, Williams. He throws a bullet to the center of the field. And the downfield call is going to go unanswered. Defender saw to that. That incompletion means it's 2nd down.
Josh Metellus on the coverage.
I'll run it with Manunga. And a decent run gets him out 4, and it's going to be 3rd down.
humble 5-6 yard gain on the ground. Not a huge gain, not a game-changing play by any means, but one that keeps you on schedule and takes some of the starch out of that front seven.
Williams to throw on third. Defender is there, he knocks it away, and that's going to force fourth down.
Playing zone coverage in the NFL, we focus so much on the safeties and corners, but so many times it's the linebackers that are the X factors. They make that zone defense go. Tremendous awareness to knock that ball away.
He's brought down before the return gets far. Kevin O'Connell getting his Vikings offense out for another drive. They were only on the field for 3 plays their prior series, Brock. Let's see what changes they make to take over here. Minnesota in the formation. It's 1st and 10. Throwing now off the play action. On him quick, and they bring it down. And after one play, this drive might already be in trouble. It's going to push him back for 2nd down.
You're going to go play action, Kate. You've got to sell. If you don't convince that defense you're running it, or if it's a situation where you never run the ball, you really do leave your quarterback dead in the water, vulnerable against a defense who will storm right past that fake and right into that pocket.
Pass rush could be coming again after that last sack, Brock. Let's see. Here's 2nd and 19. Throwing from the gun. This is Jefferson, and he's got it. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop him. He'll move the sticks after ripping off a gain of 28.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
Lone back gets the handoff. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play. Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10.
2nd and 10 at the 44-yard line.
First carry here for Tony Pollard. And their next snap is going to come from the red zone, Brock. He's down to that 17-yard line. Thinking touchdown here after that big play. We've got 1st and 10 from the red zone.
First down.
Plowing up the middle. Trying to make it happen, but no luck. This goes backwards on 1st down. Well, we see the medical staff headed out there now. We're going to get a timeout as they handle an injured player. Not what you want to see so close to the end of the season. A momentary speed bump there on what has otherwise been a great drive. Here's 2nd and 11. Changing things up. They're going to throw now. Catch made underneath by the back. And they get this down to the 7-yard line. Breaking the huddle. Here's 1st and goal.
1st and goal at the 7-yard line.
Goal to go. They're passing. Throw is caught. And that play is brought to a halt. So they're going to say at the 5-yard line. 2nd and goal coming up. 5 yards to the end zone.
2nd and goal at the Bears' 5-yard line.
They'll send him up the middle. And he pushes them a little closer to the 3. There's 3 yards between them and a touchdown. It's 3rd and goal.
A 2-yard pickup brings up 3rd.
Working now from the gun. Catch made. Touchdown, Minnesota. The Vikings take a lead just before the end of the 3rd. No hesitation on that throw. He got the guy he wanted right away, and he got it to him for the touchdown.
You know, it's great, Kate, to draw up plays that have all sorts of different options, but it's even better when you don't have to get to your second read. His first broke open just like they planned, and that's 6 in the end.
That one right down the middle. And the Vikings take a 4-point lead.
14. Bears 10.
The Vikings have it teed up, and play resumes with the kick. And that kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. So we got a touchback. This drive will start at the 35. The Bears and running back Kyle Manungai trotting back to the field. And as they get set, partner, gotta imagine they're bringing some urgency with them to the field this drive too.
Yeah, I think you and I both know in calling these NFL games that sense of urgency can be replaced by full-blown panic in a hurricane. So find a way to possess the ball and, more importantly, score some points.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7. Working from the gun, Williams. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
This defense, they had a plan, and they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
You won't find anything here. They're there to drop him for the sack on what's likely the final play of this third quarter. And that is 3 sacks for this defense in this contest, and that one forces a 4th down. We're through 3 on this holiday weekend. The Bears have the ball, and they're going to need to score. They come in trailing. Chicago brings out the punting unit. And after that drive went backwards, he's going to send this one forward. Takes it in at the 21. And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return. Kevin O'Connell getting his Vikings offense out for another drive. They were able to say mission accomplished on their last series, finding that end zone, but the work, well, it starts all over again right now.
And you know this, Kate, from our years together of doing this. I'm a firm believer of call it till they stop it. It doesn't mean you have to innovate right away. Call the same plays until they stop them, because they proved last drive they couldn't.
So some immediate revenge for that last play, Brock. I don't know. What do you think? Is it going to take away the pain from giving up that big run the prior play?
Not necessarily, because it really does take a group failure to give up a big run like that in the NFL, but it also takes a whole lot of teamwork to knock them behind the sticks. Job well done there.
This is a nice gain. Nearly moves those chains. He's got it up to the 36. 3rd and a lone yard coming up.
And it's 3rd down.
Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. That one falls to the turf. Couldn't hang on. It's incomplete. Intended target was his running back. And that leaves them with a decision to make on 4th and short. He has it at the 13. And before that return amounts to much, they bring him down. Chicago getting set to take the field now. Bears making their way up to the line. Here comes 1st and 10. He's got it on the bootleg. It was there, but he couldn't hang on. That's incomplete.
Oh, that drop is such a bummer because it ruins the payoff of such a well-designed play, Kate. Got the man open, beat the coverage, but then you got to go finish it. You got to go make that catch. I will say, keep that in mind. You can revisit that play in the future.
2nd down only works out for a yard.
Sebastian Joseph Day on the stop. A gain of 1 brings up 3rd down and 9.
Drive in dire straits. It's 3rd and 9. A draw now. This is Swift. Decent work on the run, but not enough for the first. The stop is made in time. It's 4th and short.
Well, that draw gets them as many yards as a lot of passes would right there. And until this defense proves they can stop these draw plays, you can expect to see them worked into the game plan throughout.
They'll bring out the punter here. And this is the 5th time he's been called upon today. Starts his return from the 23. And he's brought down before the return gets far. The Minnesota offense ready to set up shop again. They didn't add to their lead last time out, so they punted it away, but still ahead and able to add to it here. 1st and 10 from the 32. Trying to throw this from the gun. That's incomplete for the moment. We do have a flag down, but it might not be good news for their offense. That's usually where we see holding calls. He got a major fistful of jersey on that play, and it's going to end up costing him. He's going to throw this one. Has him on the quick hitter. And he'll be brought down along the 25-yard line. Back to the line they come, second down.
A gain of 3 brings up
They give to Pollard from the gun. Over about 5 yards. That's going to bring up 3rd and 13.
It's got to be so demoralizing as a defense when you go up against a running back who just keeps those legs churning like a piston in an engine. And that effort's contagious. This entire offense is getting a boost when he busts those tackles.
3rd and long for him here. This one's to Hawkinson outright. He's going to be taken down here after he takes it to the 45. What a play on 3rd and 13, and this drive will indeed continue.
First down. A gain of 15. And the Vikings first down.
You want to start a good debate sometime, Kate? Go in an NFL locker room and ask which position is the best athlete. The big guys, the left tackles will tell you it's them. The corners will tell you it's them. I'll tell you what, these tight ends of today, the way they can run, break tackles and get in the open field, they truly are some of the best athletes on the team.
Brings up second and
Give on
3.
second to Pollard. And this will only complicate matters for 3rd down, partner. They're sent backwards.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline in his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
Complete beyond the marker. And they're going to bring him down at the 36. That's going to go as a gain of 13 yards. And that means a fresh set of downs for Minnesota.
13 yards. First down, Minnesota.
Here's the one back on the handoff. And that's going to be a gain of 8 on first down.
That does not show up on any explosive stat sheet, but let me tell you, Kate, that's the real deal right there. You run for that kind of yardage consistently in the NFL, you do set yourself up for success.
Ball start. Offense.
There was a blitz coming, and that got somebody to panic and jump early. It cost him 5 yards. Second down pass play coming. Short pass brought in. And they haul him down just a foot or two shy of the red zone.
It's a gain of 11.
All set now. 1st and 10.
That's another Vikings first down. A gain of 11 on the play.
Give now to the running back. And that is exactly what they were after, Brock. A good 8-yard run there on first down.
On the tackle. It's a gain of 9. Brings up second and a yard at the 13-yard line.
Last run got him 9, so now they need one more here on second down. Now there's the flag. Looks like the jump came from the left side of the line.
Ball start. Offense.
There was a blitz coming, and that got somebody to panic and jump early. It cost him 5 yards. Throwing it on second down. Completed over the middle. And they make the stop as that play reaches the 14-yard line. All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3.
Third down.
Back to throw. Chased out to his right. And they take this in for the score. The Vikings now lead by 10.
These touchdowns on the season haven't all looked the same, but boy, has he made a habit of scoring touchdowns on the ground.
Kicking team on to try the PAT. He's good on the extra point effort. And the Vikings drive their lead to 11.
Bears 10.
The Vikings have it teed up, and play resumes with the kick. Scott now to return. And this gets out to the 30 before he stops. Ben Johnson doing the last bit of coaching here as the Bears return to the field. This could be the decisive drive. Down 2 scores late. They've got to find some points to get it back within 1. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Williams from the gun. That's completed right side. And they take him down, but there's a flag on the play.
Defense.
Just a momentary loss of focus, a break in discipline, and not a good moment individually as he gets hit with that personal foul. Throwing this one back of the end zone. That is caught. Touchdown, Chicago. The Bears now within 1 score in the 4th.
There are a couple different ways now. You can win on a fly route. You can just run right by somebody, or you can use that big body, try to win a one-on-one matchup. Whatever way you go about it, this is the type of upside this route can provide.
Williams and the Bears getting set to try for 2.
The Bears.
All right, they're going to throw for it. Oh, again, it looks like a pick, but they drop it. A chance to steal it away in the end zone. Just can't finish the play. So a little pressure alleviated by the touchdown, but plenty still remains. Going to need to manufacture another trip to the end zone as they trail by 5.
This feels a little bit like a golf event to me, Kate, where those golfers will spend a big round not even looking at the scoreboard, not even know where they sit. And when it gets down to winning time, they do know exactly what they need. And consider that golf analogy, this team now needs a birdie when it matters the most.
The Vikings ready for their next series, led out on offense by their quarterback. Vikings to the line now. Here's 1st and 10. And after that touchdown, cut their lead back to 1 score, Brock. A response in order as they take over. 1st down, play action. Connects on the crosser. And he's tackled with markers down. This one should be on the defense.
Defense.
Well, you kind of know this is going to happen at least a couple of times this season. They catch the rookie there for roughing the passer.
Yeah, I think this coach would like to have a governor. Kind of like on golf carts, you know, so you don't act crazy and a fool. Some of these rookie defenders, I know coaches.
Oh, on him quick there, and they bring him to the turf. Nice work by the defense to start this drive out. It's a sack on the first play. 2nd down and 19 yards to go after that sack. Now they're going to throw out of the gun. Brought in left side by Jefferson. And he's short of the first after a mild gain.
Justin Jefferson. It's a gain of 6. Brings up
Looking to throw. He has the first over the middle. And they're going to hold him down just shy of the 40. What a play on 3rd and 13. And this drive will indeed continue.
And the Vikings. First down.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your 3rd downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
He'll scurry forward for a pickup of 3.
A 3-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 7 at the Bears.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Taken in by Felton, left side. And they can't bring him down until he gets into that red zone at the 19. So a timeout comes in. It looks like the defense using its first stops this game as we get close to our 2-minute warning. Coming to the line for another 1st and 10.
First down, Minnesota.
Here's the handoff. Escapes the defender. Good running here on 1st down as he works his way forward for about 8. Now before we reach the 2-minute warning, we've got a timeout. That's the 2nd one used by the defense in this half. 1st down carry got him 9 yards. Here comes 2nd and 1. Back-to-back carries here. That's going to be an 8-yard gain, it looks like, as it puts them in goal to go. Now we get a pause, Brock, as the defense uses its final timeout, so the clock only going to stop again at our 2-minute warning. All set up for an insurance score here. It's 1st and goal. Another carry forward. And he's going to have the touchdown. We'll see if he gets to keep this, though, Brock. We've got some laundry on the field.
Holding offense.
Well, partner, they say there's holding on every play. You just got to look for it, right? That time, though, we did not have to look too hard. Running it after the penalty. So some defensive initiative in that goal to go, Brock. They take it down behind the line. Second and goal coming up. It's the 2-minute warning from Chicago. Vikings with a 5-point lead. Lining up to take a knee on second down. He's keeping it, gotta get it forward. Big play coming up here as everyone gets set for third and goal. Here we go, right up the gut. Jukes him. And he'll bring it to the end zone. Touchdown, Minnesota. The Vikings stretch it to a 2-score game in the fourth. So that should be the one that does it, Brock. A big one late that puts them up here, 2 scores.
What a complete performance overall. The clock where it is and where it stands right now, Kate, that should be the capper. And that is so satisfying as an offense to go up 2 scores.
They're out to try and tack on the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Vikings push the lead up to 12.
Bears 16.
The Vikings have it teed up, and play resumes with the kick. Return coming from the 6. This makes it up to the 25. The Bears and DeAndre Swift set for their next drive. And they just saw that lead stretch out to a 2-score margin now. Really makes this a must-score series late.
And Kate, you know I believe this. You can never play this game in a state of desperation, but a state of urgency got to be at sky high right now.
It's incomplete. Should have been a catch downfield, but off his hands and to the ground it goes. Another tries on the 25. It's 2nd and 10. Out of the gun, here's Williams. Finds him over the middle. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and 5.
To throw. And that one's incomplete. For now, he brings up 4th. Let's see what this penalty flag is all about.
Roughing the passer. Defense.
3rd down stop. They were walking off the field, but that offense, Brock, that offense didn't move. They saw roughing the passer, and they are ready to continue this drive. And they send a man in motion. First down, Williams to throw. Finding Burton. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory. Bears trying to get everyone set. They're going quickly here.
Brings up 2nd and 2.
And they'll spike it here and leave us with 45 seconds to go. 3rd and just 2 to go. Motion man is the tight end. He's going left. Now to throw. He's got it over the middle. And he's going to get stopped right around the 45-yard line.
First and 10 at the 45-yard line.
And there's a spike. That's going to stop it at 33 seconds. Nearing the last half minute of play. Now 2nd and 10. Putting a receiver in motion. To throw, Williams. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. No connection on the last play. Now it's 3rd down. Looking to throw it. That's a catch. Looks like he's in bounds. Good effort, but still short of the first. They've got to go for it in this spot, Brock. This is 4th down.
It's 4th down.
Desperation time here. On the out route, complete. And he takes inside the 35 before heading out.
For a Bears first down. 1st and 10 at the 34-yard line.
First down throw by Williams. He's just going to get rid of this one. Smart move there. When you saw the field, it's going to be 2nd down.
Incomplete. It's 2nd down and 10.
Again, it's Williams. That'll be incomplete, and the clock shows 10 seconds left. Last pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on 3rd down.
And 10 yards to go.
Here he is to throw. Can't find anyone open. He's forced to throw it away.
We see this all the time. The number one thing you see NFL defenses do to try to force that 4th down, get to down coverage. Put your cover guys on the field. Let the boys up front cut it loose with pressure, and let the cover guys go shut it down.
And that's incomplete in the end zone. Could have been 6 points, but as that one falls, Brock, instead just a turnover on downs.
It's a
Victory formation here. Looks like they're going to take a knee on 1st down. Line up the design keeper. So the Vikings pick up the win on the road. Well, Brock, we both thought coming into this one that it was going to be a tough hill to climb, going up against one of the better defenses in the NFL. But these guys looked and said, Hill? What hill?
And you know what? I think that happened over the course of this week. Sometimes when you know what you're facing, Kate, and when you're watching tape and it's a really good defense, you know you got to be on your game. And this offense certainly was today.
So for Brock Huard and everyone here on our great crew, I'm Kate Scott, and this has been the NFL on EA Sports. The Vikings emerge as winners as we say so long from Chicago.
finish line is in sight. Hi everyone, Scott Hansen here, and this is your weekly recap for Week 16. We start with a good matchup in the NFC. And it's the Vikings quarterback. He had a heck of a game. This, one of 2 touchdown passes. He also ran for a score. The Vikings win their 4th straight as they get the victory here. From there, let's get you to another interesting matchup. And this is the former UCLA Bruin, Zach Charbonnet. In the first quarter, he's going to make his presence felt quickly. The Colts find a way. They win it by a point. Lastly, let's get down to Miami. The Dolphins taking on the Buffalo Bills. And it's James Cook. He's a weapon in the run game. He's a weapon in the passing game. Look at him go. And when it's all said and done, that's an 80-yard catch and run for the touchdown. The Bills find a way to pull this one out as they escape with the narrow win. So that'll do it for us as we look forward to what should be a fantastic final 2 weeks of the regular season. I'm Scott Hansen. Happy holidays from all of us at EA.